Upchi. Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Downtown Cato, Paphos Harbour on a spectacular day. It really is a wonderful day, and we haven't even left January. And we're going to go for a little walk down the Cato Paphos Harbour area and show you what's going on. But before we do, I'm going to introduce you to the most beautiful woman in the world, and of course her name is Miss Booth.
Hello everybody, how nice to see you again and again
and again. So stick with us, we're going to go and have a look and see what's going on in the downtown Cato Paphos Harbour area, because whether you know or not, they're knocking 7 bells out of the place and they're making some improvements, and they're going to take it into the 21st century with a little bit of a retro look. So kick back and relax, feast your eyes and digest. Here we go. So, Chrissy, what do you think's going on?
I think, leave the reconstruction a little bit. I think the rain is coming slowly without us to understand.
Oh, don't say that, because Miss Andrea and Mr. Mart are coming to town in a few days.
We'll make sunshine for Miss Andrea and Mr. Mart.
There we are.
Without them to understand.
Without them to understand. We'll dance the Chuchuchka, and of course the rain will run away. Now, where are we? Busy day in downtown Cato Paphos, as you can see. And slowly but surely, we are getting towards where all the action is. And when we get there, well, we'll show you some of the things that have been going on and what we've been told is going to go on. We did have a chat with Argun Barrows in the Jalamo off camera, just the man himself, Mr. Andreas, and of course Mr. Marios. We're downtown having a look, seeing what's going on, and well, we had a little word with them and we twisted their ear, and they told us that it is on schedule. So hopefully in around about 6 to 8 weeks, it's going to get back to life again, and the restaurants will reopen just in time for Easter celebrations. Have a look at that. There we go, Christopher Booth. Let's follow the rear end. As we say, we have, well, opened the railings, and of course, as Mr. Richard Davis tells us, we are independent journalists, so we are going for a bit of a wiggle and a bit of a waggle. Now, over here, the first building, that's the plan, if you understand me. If you look at the facade on that building, and that of course is the Department of Fisheries and Marine Research and the Marine Police and Port Authority, but the plan is to take the buildings back to that. So as you can see, they have removed all of the old facade, and they are slowly but surely reconstructing the stonework, and it's going to look very nice indeed. And then if you look over yonder to the canopy, which is on the, well, that's the Pelican. I know there's no name at the moment, but that's the Pelican restaurant. So that's the canopies they're going to keep, and then they're going to construct those all across the front facade. And then if you're wondering about the paving, well, as you can see, they have dug a few bits up and they've put a few cables in, and they've put a new super fast internet cable in. And no, Mr. Doug, they haven't buried me, I'm still alive. But Gracieviana Booth is going to go for a scoop. Gracievi, go and give them a knock. Here we are. No other channel is as adventurous or as stupid or as dangerous as us.
I said you never waited for us, but we came, so you have to accept it.
Let's go and have a look. Let's go and see. Let's go and upset them, shall we? Let's go and upset them. Here we go. This is the Jalamo, and they're calling us in. We're here. There he is. Do you recognise this man? Look at this. Here we are. 2 of them. It's not just one, there's 2. And that is Super Marios.
Hello.
Superstar. And Mr. Andreas, you all right?
Hello,
how are you doing?
okay?
You all right? Good?
I'm okay.
Are you inspecting the works?
Yeah, what are we going to do?
Are they on schedule?
And actually, we are on schedule, but you know, Cypriot worker, how they work.
Yes, cigar,
That's not what we want to hear.
Cigar.
That means slowly. I think it's going to be nice when it's done, though. Yeah?
Of course, it will be very nice.
Are you going to remodel in here as well?
Yeah.
So you're going to go more upmarket?
We're going to have to Try
change?
to,
Yeah.
because the way everything is coming now.
It's going to change,
I have
yeah.
to,
Yeah. Are you going to keep the ice cream part though?
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
because there's plenty of money. There's plenty of money in the ice cream. Look at the smiles. Look at the two smiles. There we are. They've all got Porsche Cayennes, Ferraris, and all sorts in their garages, by the way.
Yeah.
Lovely
it's
stuff.
a mini scale.
On a mini scale. There we are, and a great sense of humour.
You
Thanks,
always
Andreas.
rush.
Thanks very much.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yes,
You've
Christina.
forgotten
Yes?
a very important woman of the channel, which is me.
Yes,
So please,
Yes.
give me the word. Please.
please.
I would like to tell you
Yes.
that all the renovations, it's huge. Until these boys will calm down, and that very first day will be called like an open day, they will be looking more calm. Because as you understand, and their father said, it's their baby. The baby that when the boys were growing up, they had to hold it. Now, I believe that the boys looking a little bit in very awe. What is gonna be? How is gonna be? And I wish you to be patient. I wish you all be happy that very open day. And I know Andreas is understanding and Marios understanding what I mean. And it's a little bit sensical moment for me.
Yeah, it is.
When the boys is gonna be here like two still soldiers. And by the way, in the previous video I said, this must be called Gelamo Street.
Yes.
I know, maybe I'm over asking, but every time when we talk about these relationships, the father gave to them a big task to hold it, and the baby must grow up. And I wish you all the best.
We do indeed.
Thank
we
you
do
very
indeed.
much. Thank
Super
you.
Marios, thank you very much.
Thank you
Mr.
very
Andreas,
much.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
And hold on, while we're here, they're not going to want those, and I've got a use for those, so we'll have them. Thanks, Marios. Thanks, Andreas. We're off. There we are. Absolute stars amongst stars. So those are the two bosses at the Girolamo restaurant, if you understand on that. And they are, well, what's the word? There's a little bit of intimidation in them. They are worried about what's going to happen. They had a hugely successful business, and I mean, it was hugely successful. They were making a fortune, and let's hope when it comes back that they make an even bigger fortune as well.
Of course, the boys are trying now to understand how they will have to handle all this new reconstructed model of the restaurant, and they will do all right. You know why? Because they have a mission to continue the father's job.
Yes, they do indeed. They're the two boys that are left in charge. The father still comes down. You see him on camera now and again. And of course, behind every great man is a great woman indeed. So, what's going on? Let's have a quick look again. As you can see, the stonework is being repaired and rejuvenated. That's Sail at the Castle. That'll be back in a couple of months. This is the Girolamo, having a new front end, as you can see. That will be back in a couple of months. And of course, next door to that is the Pelican, and that will be back in a couple of months. And just over yonder, well, that's Theo's. Guess what? That will be back in a couple of months. And last but not least on the end is going to be King's. And guess what? That will be back as well. And no, we haven't forgotten Ooh La 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 La. They just hang out on the end piece over there. And of course, Stevie's will return bigger, faster and stronger than Steve Austin, the $6 million man, could have ever have been.
And the
You see me?
rosebud is going to be still there. Our lovely Coco, which is the show guest or show queen of the show all the times.
She will be strutting her stuff up and down the downtown Cato, Paphos Harbour, or as we now like to call it, the Girolamo Street. How'd you say it?
Gelamo Street.
There we are. Great restaurants,
And
by the
is
way,
my
all of them.
umbrella still there?
Oh no, she's obsessed with this umbrella that got lost. Go hunting back in some previous videos. I was saving the LaBouffe coming off a little boat which was crashing against the shoreline of Paphos, and I, well, saved the LaBouffe, but unfortunately lost the LaBouffe's umbrella. And every day since, all she ever talks about is my umbrella.
My umbrella.
So, if anyone is coming out with a fishing rod, Mr. Jamie, or anyone else who fancies it, why not see if you can find that umbrella? And it is residing at the moment to the side of the Zorky boat. If you remember the Zorky boat, that's one of the boats that's advertised on many of our videos, and it's a semi-submersible glass bottom boat submarine thing. Mr. Yanis is the man in charge of it, and as I've told you, if you want to get on a boat with him, I will be very, very careful indeed. Chrissy?
But you know, I always, I have seen these roots of the old tree, and I'm amazed how many hundreds of years these roots were grown up. It's unimaginable. But before, we couldn't see these roots because it was sitting like in a wooden pot, because it had some walls of the wood. But now they just removed this.
Well, they've exposed it, haven't they?
How
so
nice.
Have a look at that. So one assumes they're going to reconstruct some kind of wooden framework, or perhaps a concrete or stone framework, because there's an awful lot of work going on. So come with us as we walk back and perhaps point out one or two things that we may have missed. And if you're wondering about the paving, well, at the moment, obviously, as you can see, it's a bit of a mess. But when it's all finished, they are going to recast a nice concrete paving floor, and it's going to be exposed concrete, if you understand me. Yes, Chrissy?
Are we trapped?
Well, we're not trapped because obviously we are independent journalists, so we're allowed to open up any of the gates.
But you can't open it there, and I can see the go off.
Well, I think we'll go that way, Chrissy, but let's take the people back and let them see. In slow motion now, we'll let you feast your eyes and digest.
But we can also show the behind side. There is an outgoing way there.
We'll come back and do that bit. Most people are intrigued about what's going on. Most people are worried, as we are. You know, change is a good thing, but of course, until it's finished, you don't know what it's going to be like. And that's the worrying bit. But I think that, well, I think Andreas and Super Marios in the Girolamo seemed relatively calm. I think they've seen the plans, and I think they understand that it's going to come back better than it was before, just a little bit more organised and a little bit neater. That's what we think, and that's what we hope. So please, please keep your fingers and your legs crossed, because this is a place that you, us and all of the restaurant owners like to come to and chill out, whether it be January or June or July, August, etc. I think you get the idea. So we're going to say thanks for watching, and if you do like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe. Why not come back for a little bit more of our madness? And if you really want to watch the channel grow, go through to our About page, where you could consider to buy us a coffee or two, and we will convert that into liquid coffee or benzene or something else. Receiving?
And I would like to tell you many, many thanks for watching. We are loving you to bits. And don't forget to come and see another of our madnesses. Many kisses. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. What do you think of that top, Dame Man? Do you like it? It's quite a nice sparkly top. She's got sparkly down the side of the jeans, and on top of all of that, she's got nice sparkly shoes and sparkly earrings. Very, very sparkly lady indeed. Thanks for watching.